Now, over the years, I've been wondering whether my husband might come up with an invention, something that was going to make us a lot of money. And he's very clever. He's able to fix most things. There's nothing much tricks him. He can just put his mind to something and work out how to do it, and he won't give up until he's fixed it. And I think he's quite smart. And I thought, well, surely you can come up with some simple little thing that's going to make us a squillion. Well, he hasn't. He hasn't come up with anything. And I thought, well, rather than wait, because it could take a while, I might have to come up with something myself. So a few years ago, I did a diploma of broadcast journalism. Yes, that's right. I'm a DJ. And Judi Walker Live used to be on community radio. I don't know if any of you ever tuned into that. It went for about 12 months, was fabulous. 3 hours every Tuesday morning, but that's another story. You don't need to know about that. I just want to tell you that while I was doing that course, one activity that was required was that we came up with something that we'd invented, and we had to present it to the class. And I was pretty excited about this. I thought I'd hit on something, bringing into play all my nursing experience. And because I was working and studying with a lot of, shall we say, younger students, I was a little bit older and they were quite a bit younger. But we got on really well. We had a great year, and I thought this might really appeal to them. I came up with the disco diaper. And it was fabulous. It was loosely based on the incontinence pad, but, you know, the incontinence pad's a bit bulky, and you have to sort of heave it up here. You've got a couple of big tabs here and a big tab here, and you'd sort of have to walk around like that if you had an incontinence pad and you were ambulating at the same time. Well, I've seen it happen, and yeah, there is a bit of a walk like that. Anyway, the disco diaper, streamlined. We cut it back, we streamline it, fluoro, groovy colours, snazzy little tabs to the side, slip it on, under your skinny jeans, head out to the disco. You get the idea? You're on the dance floor. I don't know how they do it these days. Maybe it's a whoa, yo. Anyway, they're on the dance floor. Time's getting by. Middle of the night. You're making goo-goo eyes at the fellow that you're dancing with. Get caught short. Need to go to the loo. You know, there's queues a mile long. You don't want to leave your spot because he may not be there when you get back. You've got your disco diaper on. Perfect. Just let it rip. And you're dancing all night. Don't think they do it like that anymore, do they? Or like that. But anyway, the disco diaper takes care of it all, and I thought I'd hit on something fabulously smart, and they'd jump at it. But of course, there were some issues, and by the end of the night, there was a bit of a weight issue, and there was a bit of a leakage issue, and there was a bit of a I've got to get out of here issue. And so the disco diaper didn't work. Sadly, I had to can that, but it doesn't matter because I've come up with something better, and this is going to work. Mammogram, gonadogram. Absolutely, I am excited, and this will not be a Shark Tank situation. I'm not going to have to present this to the panel on the Shark Tank because I reckon there's a left-wing, radical, lesbian, feminist group out there somewhere that's going to grab this and run with it. We've got not so much the large cold metal plates. We're going to bring them in. It's going to be quite a bit smaller, and instead of the push-button situation, I can see more of a lever kind of a thing. I think rather than a waiting room, I see more of a holding pen. I think some kind of a padlock device. I'm not suggesting that there would be men that would be a little bit frightened. Not suggesting that for a moment. But just in case there were, we don't want them to escape, do we, girls? So we'd have that back door bolted shut. And I think probably, not suggesting that they'd squeal at all, but if there was a little bit of that, we don't want to upset the others sort of milling around the holding pen, waiting for their turn. So I think soundproofing wouldn't be a bad idea either. And I think this is a goer. So you heard it from me, the gonadogram. There's one more issue, and I would hate to think that this would happen, and I don't think it would, but it might. Just on the odd occasion, I can see a disgruntled wife or partner saying, love, listen, pet, I've made your appointment for your gonadogram, and pet might say, really? Has it come around again? Really? 2 years? Yes, love, yes, it's time. Doesn't seem like it, does it? But I've made your appointment, and you need to get in there tomorrow and have your gonadogram again, sweetie. That could be an issue every now and then, maybe.